Warm greetings. This is Sir Jef. Today we want to continue with the 4Ps, the marketing mix. So our focus for today is understanding the 4Ps with particular attention on place. What we are going to cover, the success criteria. Number one, we are supposed to be in a position to define channels of distribution. Then after that, we need to explain the objectives and usefulness of different channels of distribution. Lastly, we need to also to evaluate digital and physical distribution. Our key terms for the day is our key terms for the day are distribution channels and intermediaries. So get your pen and let's get ready with Massmas to the world. Can we now start? Please get your pen, your notebook ready. Right. Let's kick start. All right. Definition of key terms. Let's define an intermediary. An intermediary is a business or individual that facilitates distribution of products or services by connecting producers or manufacturers with consumers. So these are intermediaries. These entities, also known as distribution intermediaries, handle tasks like wholesaling, retailing, and even brokerage to streamline the process of getting goods from the source to the end user. Examples include retailers, wholesalers, and agents. I think this one is loud and clear for everybody. Let's move on. Then let's focus with the next definition or key term. Distribution channel is in marketing is the pathway through which a product or service moves from its producer to the final consumer, involving a network of individuals and intermediaries like wholesalers, retailers, and the internet. So distribution channel in marketing is the pathway, okay, through which a product or a service moves from the producer to the final or consumer. I think it's loud and clear. Let's move on to marketing mix decision. Place decision. So we're not talking of place. We are talking of convenience to the customer, right? Place decisions. Place decision is about getting products and services from the manufacturer to the final user efficiently and conveniently. So when you are talking of place decisions, okay, we talked of price, we talked of promotion, we talked of the product. Now we are making place decision. We are discussing about how do we get the product to the final user, but in an efficient and a convenient way. Okay, so that's what we will be discussing under place decision. So every time we need also to have a plan of how to get the products from who? From the producer or the manufacturer to the final user. We need to have a strategy. So a strategy is a plan of action. Any business, whether it produces goods or provides services, needs to establish a distribution strategy. This explains how a product will move from the point of creation to the point of consumption in an efficient and low-cost manner so that it is convenient to the consumer to buy. Anyway, strategies are essential for business to ensure their products reach consumers in a timely and cost-effective manner. So we cannot forget about what? Distribution plan, distribution what? Strategy. So let's move on. I think we are still on the same page. Types of distribution channels. We have got the first one, which is appearing on the screen, direct selling or zero intermediary. Excuse me, zero intermediaries. The products are moving from who? From the producer to the what? To the customer. Zero intermediary. There are advantages and disadvantages. Please, can you also try to think of the advantages and disadvantages of this distribution channel or this place decision. If a business decide to push the product directly to the what? To the customer. What are the advantages? What are the disadvantages? For the meantime, you can pause the video and try to think what are the advantages to the manufacturer, what are the advantages to the customer of this distribution channel. All right, let's move on to another section of which we want to cover. We've got what we call a single intermediary channel. Remember, intermediaries, we are saying these are what? Go between us, those who assist or who facilitate the distribution of the product from who? Manufacturer to the customer. So the go between us, the intermediaries are those in between. All right. So this one, we've got a single intermediary. In this case, we have a retailer as a what? As an intermediary. In this case, our intermediary is a what? Our intermediary in this case is a what? Is a retailer. Remember, the product is trying to move from whom? From the manufacturer to the customer. So the intermediary in this case is one because we have a what? A retailer. All right, retailing. Okay, let's move on to another section. I hope it's loud and clear. Two intermediary channel. Distribution channel. In this case, remember, the product is trying to move from the manufacturer going to the customer. In this case, this time around, we have got a retailer plus a wholesaler. Okay, I think it's making sense. A wholesaler buys in bulk. In this one, breaks bulk. A wholesaler buys in bulk from the manufacturer, then stores the goods in a warehouse. Then the retailer buys from the what? From the wholesaler, and then breaks the bulk, and then finally sells to the what? The advantages, again, and disadvantages to both the manufacturer and to the consumer. So I want you to pause the video and then look into the issue. Okay. Loud and clear? Let's move on. Examples of direct selling. Examples of direct what? Selling. We've got mail order. Manufacturers sell products directly to consumers through mail order catalogs or online platforms. I think this one is clear. Then we've got air tickets and hotel accommodations. Suppliers sell tickets and rooms directly to consumers online. Then we have another example, farmers markets. Farmers sell fresh produce directly to consumers bypassing all the intermediaries, the wholesaler and the retailers. I think that one is loud and clear. Let's keep on moving. Types of distribution channels. I think this one's just a way to make you understand again, but it's just the same direct selling. We are moving the product to manufacturer to the consumer, zero intermediary. Two intermediary, I think I had a diagram to illustrate this one. Then possibly the last one, let's move on to this one, online marketing. We also call it electronic commerce, okay? Manufacturer to online what? Platforms. In this case, we have got the manufacturer selling to the online what? Platform, then it gets to the what? To the consumer. This is direct sales through online platform, potentially with the delivery logistics, okay? I think that is clear to everybody. Let's continue moving. Examples of single intermediaries, okay? Of a single intermediary, we can have a large supermarket holding their own inventories and buying directly from manufacturers, eliminating the need for wholesalers. I think this one is clear. Then we've got travel agents selling holidays and travel packages to consumers, acting as intermediary between travel companies and customers, okay? Then we have got, by using single intermediary channel, business can streamline the distribution process, reduce cost, and improve customer satisfaction. I think that's allowed and clear. Let's move on to factors influencing the choice of distribution channel. Okay, are we going to use one intermediary? Are we going to use two intermediaries? What are such factors that can influence the distribution channel? Number one, we've got type of product. For example, industrial products are sold directly to the consumers. It means the nature of the product, okay, can influence the distribution channel to use, type of market. If the market is widely dispersed geographically, having more than one intermediary could be an advantage. So the type of market, then a location, where should the product be made available, but only informed by market research results. So it also is another factor. Where do you want the product to be made available? You want it to be made available in Musarabani, in a very far away place. It means also you need also to think of how to get the product to that place. Then also inventory costs. How much will it cost to maintain product inventory in stores and warehouse is another factor. Then control over marketing mix, excuse me. Control over marketing mix, your desire to control the marketing mix, the 4 Ps. Does the business want to maintain control over pricing, promotion, and other marketing elements? If they desire to do that, obviously they need also to find ways of reducing the intermediaries along the way. Then also the last factor that influences that one, integration with marketing mix. How will the distribution channel align with other marketing campaign, such as branding and advertising? It's another question. Okay, we will be discussing about integrated marketing mix. We need also to marry the 4 Ps so that they communicate consistent message. All right, let's move on to factors again, continuation factors influencing the choice of distribution. By carefully evaluating these factors, business can choose the most effective distribution channel for their product and services. Aligning distribution strategy with marketing objectives. A business distribution channel strategy must support its overall marketing objective. For example, high-end products, for example, selling luxury or branded items through low-end channels, street vendors can damage the brand image. Then another issue also to consider, mass marketing products limiting distribution to exclusive retailers can hinder sales and coverage for products meant for a wide audience, e.g. sweets. Okay, I think that one is loud and clear. Let's move on to importance of distribution channel choice. Okay, the choice of distribution channel is crucial because it benefits the consumer, the manufacturer, also issues of pricing. So on benefits to consumer is access to products, ability to try before buying, convenient purchasing, and return options. So consumers have got, if you make good place decision, consumer have got easy access. They can try the products before they buy the products. They can also have return options. To manufacturer, there are benefits also, wide geographical market coverage and effective promotion of the desired product image. So it benefits everybody. Then also we've got issues of pricing. Fewer intermediaries can lead to low prices for consumers. Yes, if you have fewer intermediaries, it means final product will be sold at a low price, as manufacturers can avoid additional markups by who? By the intermediaries. Okay, by selecting the right distribution channel, businesses can balance these factors to meet consumer needs and achieve marketing objectives and maintain competitiveness of the business. Let's do the last section of a syllabus, which is digital and physical distribution. Digital distribution delivers products in digital format over the internet, bypassing physical formats. So the product in the digital world, in digital environment, they have got a digital format, usually making use of the internet. So the key aspects include streamlining and downloading. Okay, what's the difference? Streamlining and downloading. I think there's a difference. Streamlining, content is played as it becomes available without storing a copy. Yes, streamlining. I'm streamlining. It means you play the content without storing a copy. But about downloading, we are saying content is stored on a device for offline access. Benefits of digital distribution: we've got a global reach, distribution on platforms like iTunes, Spotify, and Google Play. You can reach everybody, everywhere, anytime. Cost savings: it avoids transportation and inventory holding cost. Then the last one, increased revenue. Creators keep 100% of the earnings. Okay, I think it's making sense. Then the last point, it reduces carbon footprint by eliminating transport and packaging. I hope it's making sense. Then the last thing that I want you to remember is, at the end of the day, the 4 Ps, they should be married together. Okay, so we talk of an integrated marketing mix. And in this case, integrated marketing mix, we are saying we need to align all the marketing mix, the 4 Ps, the 4 Cs that or 7 Cs. Okay, integrated marketing mix, we are saying an integrated marketing campaign. Example is Coca-Cola Share Coke campaign, where personalized bottles were used across television, billboards, social media to encourage sharing and creating a unified and viral customer experience that increased brand engagement and sales. The core idea is a unified message delivered consistently across multiple platforms and channels, from digital and social media to additional advertising and in-store promotion, ensuring a cohesive brand experience for consumers. So we have this campaign, I think everyone came across. I think they launched this one in 2011, where they wanted also to reach out to the youngsters who were thinking that Coca-Cola is old-fashioned, it's no longer appealing to the youngsters. So this was a campaign, a Coca-Cola Share a Coke campaign. Channels with the channels like televisions, the social media, they were sharing this to everybody, and people were happy because it was personalized. So we're saying an integrated marketing mix is a strategic coordination of business marketing elements, typically the 4 Ps or the extended 7 Ps, to deliver a unified, consistent brand message and experience across all customer touch points, ensuring all marketing efforts work harmoniously to achieve business objectives and build strong customer relationships. Okay, so integrated, we are integrating, we are combining, we want to communicate one message to our customer so that they have got one experience. This unified approach creates a cohesive customer journey and maximizes the impact on marketing campaigns by aligning the product's features, price, distribution channels, promotional activities. So I think this one is loud and clear to everybody. We are coming to the end of the lesson. I think this is just to add some visual aids there to assist those who like pictures. So integration, the campaign personalized Coke bottles with names, a direct call to action to share a Coke, and then encourage users to post photos of bottles on social media, creating a viral buzz and a consistent and personal message across all touch points. So I think this one was a campaign that they did run. So I want you to try and get to this website on this YouTube. You see at this campaign how it also increased the number of bottles that they sold. I think it increased to around 120 million bottles after this campaign. It was a very successful marketing campaign, and it was an integrated one because it aligned it to all the 4 Ps. This is a question, explain the term channels of distribution. I think it's an obvious one. I think from Cambridge, they are saying 3 marks. What are you supposed to be doing there? You need to a knowledge mark, application, and application 2, application 1 knowledge mark. So you need to score. This one is an easy one. It's a chain of stage which a product or service goes through on the way from the producer to the customer, can be direct using internet or through intermediaries such as wholesalers, agents, and retailers. It's a simple question. All right. So please remember, you need also to look for questions that you can also use to answer the same questions. I think it's loud and clear to everybody. This is Sir Jef, and I think I'm done. Let me just go to the last part of the first part of our session so that we check if we have covered all the lesson objectives. Number one, we define the channel of distribution as the path that the product will follow from who? From the manufacturer up to the consumer. Then we talked of intermediaries. We are saying these are individual companies that will go between the manufacturer and the customer. Then the objectives of what? The usefulness of these channels of distribution. We need also to understand the advantages and disadvantages. All right. And the last part that we also covered is digital versus physical distribution of products. Our key terms of the day were intermediaries and channel and distribution channels. I think we are done. At the end of the day, we are happy we say mass to the world of the way. So I see you in our next presentation. Please remember to subscribe and stay connected. Bye-bye for now.